So welcome back, everybody. If it's your first time joining, hi, my name is April Butcher. I'm your consumer on social, okay? We're talking about consumer advice today when it comes to things that you could buy in the store and online or wherever it is you choose to shop. So if that interests you, definitely hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let's get into the whole lion hyping up, the hype up about Diptyque and why this brand is the originator of it all.
Pops, you just got the green light.
So this weekend, me and Brian had went to Walmart. I think it was Friday. We went to Walmart he had to get something out of Walmart. I think it was some wiper fluid, windshield wiper fluid. And there was a Bed Bath & Beyond next door. And baby, it was this lady that could barely walk, was walking out with this huge bag of Bed Bath & Beyond. And I say, oh, child, they must be having some kind of sale or something this weekend. And so I'm not a big Bed Bath & Beyond type person. I'm just not. I'm sorry, you guys. I've never been that big on it. I felt Bed Bath & Beyond was more like college days. You know, you would go in there and get that gel, you know, the little bar gel soap, the cucumber melon gel soap. You would get that in college and stuff. But after college, I kind of like left that alone and would go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls to get like things for the house to smell good, candles and things like that. And then maybe probably about a year or two ago, I found this other brand called Leo Beam from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. You could find them in there. And I fell in love with them, right? And that was the candles, my go-to candles to get. And then we left Walmart and went over to Costco to get some gas, and Brian said, let's go run in Costco right now and see if we need to get a couple things. So we went in Costco and they had the Febreze. It was 4 bottles of Febreze for $7.99. And I was like, okay, let's get some Febreze for the house. When I first moved in my new place, my new place that I'm living in, I wanted my house to smell like a hotel. That was my goal. I wanted my house to smell like a hotel, like the Arias across the street, Caesars is across the street, Vidara, Cosmopolitan. Like, I wanted my house to smell like I'm walking into one of these luxury hotels, because my apartment is literally like a hotel. And so we don't feel the need to go in these hotels anymore. We're good. We're living our life. It's good. So I had been searching for a scent. I had saw Aroma 360. I thought about that. Then I was like, no, you're gonna have to keep buying a subscription to that. And then I went to Diptyque, and I spent a guap in Diptyque on 2 products. One was a candle, because they had something like a thing for a birthday candle. So one was a candle, and the other one was some room spray. And I think the room spray, when I walked out of there, I spent like $200 and some on that stuff. And the room spray I wasn't crazy about. None of the scents in there I was crazy about. And I was like, I'm not going back to Diptyque. I feel like Diptyque is such an overrated thing. I think the girls on social media just hype it up because it's Diptyque, like it's a cool name. The branding is cool and all that type of stuff, right? So on Saturday night, we walked into Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, because we love to go to Fontainebleau and eat. Child, the nachos up in there, the pizza up in there, the burgers up in there is top tier, okay? So we went in there to eat, and as we were walking, it was me, my husband, and my daughter, we were walking, and this scent, I saw the place, and I couldn't make out the name of the place on the marquee. And so, or on the door, I said marquee, but the door. And the scent just slapped me in the face. And I'm not a big scent person. I'm not big on scents. I be seeing Jackie Ann and all of them talk about, oh, the notes. It's pear, it's gourmand, girl, I don't know what none of that is, okay? I just want my house to smell good, okay? So I walked past the place and I said, well, on the way back, after we done eating, because we was hungry, I said, I'll see if they're still open and we'll stop. So like the other brands that are in there, like Rick Owens, and there's a plethora of other brands that are in there. They close really early. They close at like, I want to say like maybe 8 o'clock or something like that. And I was like, they'll probably be closed. No, the place is still open. It was like 9:30 at night. The place is still open. I think it was like 8 or 9 at night. And this place here is called Santa Maria Novella. And I walked in and my whole entire scent life changed. It changed so much. You see all these products up in here? It changed so much that I went in there on Saturday night and came back on Sunday night. Okay, came right on back. So the products I got in here, they gave me tons of samples. This is like a sample kit of things. They gave me a bunch of samples. This company has been around since 1221. Y'all see that? 1221 is when they were established. It is the oldest apothecary in Florence, Italy. And they make all of this stuff from scratch. And I was like, girl. So when I went on Saturday night, I bought this pomegranate oil diffuser for the house. It's like a diffuser, a clay diffuser. And then I bought Brian his Father's Day gift, which was some cologne called Aqua, okay? But baby, I knew I was coming back. So this company here, they make this little pot right here with potpourri in it. So basically you put the potpourri in it and it's like really good for clearing your sinuses, in my opinion, because that's what it did for me. It cleared my sinuses. But it also is good like aromatherapy. That's the word I'm looking for. So they tie it really neatly and nice. And you guys, I am obsessed. Because this stuff is not super expensive. It's expensive, but it's not super expensive. So this is what the little pottery, like a little clay pot comes in. And the potpourri is in here. And you guys, it is moist. It's not no dried up, nasty potpourri. It's moist. And when you lift up the little container, it's really good for like if you need a spa day, if you need to calm yourself and center yourself. This right here is tea. Okay, and then my house was smelling so good Sunday morning is why I went back Sunday evening, okay, to like get more stuff because baby, this lady had me shook. I thought about this stuff all night, but what really had me shook was when I put the little clay diffuser, I'll show y'all in the video. I put it in front of my apartment on the front table. And when I opened up the door from my bedroom into the rest of the apartment that morning, I could smell everything. It smelled so good. It smelled just like a hotel. And I was like, I gotta go back and get some more stuff. So she showed me some more perfume. She gave me a lot of perfume samples. This right here is their oil diffuser. Now this is $115, okay? $115. And it's called Oceana. To me, it is the best scent, okay? And there's another brand called Contest de Perfume that I feel copied this company because they do the scents off of different continents, okay? Look at this bottle. Look at this bottle, you guys. And they have, each one has a different piece of art on the back side of the label. And some of them, we do have the refill for that too. And green tea. And like everything you name, I smell. Mm-hmm. Something very different. I don't know why, but America is definitely vanilla, biscuit, caramel, and peppermint. It's gonna like, to me, and then 24 hours, and then just flip it, and it will release. And the reason why I say
It will last like about 8 months. It just depends how often you flip this. Because you don't
Right.
need to flip them like every day. No.
Right.
That's you wanna waste your, I will say once a week. In the back. See?
Wow. That is. Also, one thing I want to say about this brand, the staff in the Fontainebleau location, Sonia and Ron were amazing. They were very knowledgeable about the brand, was able to tell me everything that I need to purchase and buy and why I needed to get those things. So just want to shout them out also, that they are amazing associates, and you definitely need to check them out next time you're in Las Vegas. When I tell you this all diffuser is amazing, this all diffuser is supposed to last 8 to 12 months. Now, for $115, y'all might say, oh girl, that's expensive. No, it's not for 8 to 12 months. This scents up the entire house all day, every day. You don't have to spray anything. And then, ooh, I bought this. Let me show y'all this. This right here, okay? This right here is the piece de la resistance. This was like, I want to say $75. This is a body butter that is a massage oil. So basically, you see this? Look how decadent. Look how decadent. So basically, you take, let me rip it off so y'all can see. You take the candle and you light it, and when it starts to bubble up the oil, you blow the candle out and you pour it on your skin and you massage the butters into your skin. Girl, I was like, sign me up, okay? Sign me up. And then I ended up getting like I told y'all, this is an apothecary. I ended up getting this gel for the muscles and like aching muscles and things like that they have. But I also got this. This is the only body product that I bought. It's called the Pasta di Mandorelli, okay? And this, I put it on my cuticles, and girl, I was sold, okay? I was sold. It had my cuticles, even still today, has my cuticles looking so good. Their perfumes that they have are all base, so they last a long time. Their colognes last a long time. I got the Aqua scent because it's a unisex scent, which means I could use it too, even though it's his Father's Day gift. I plan on using it too. But this brand right here, absolutely epic. That's all the stuff that I bought. But the samples, this ain't like Diptyque where they give you 1 or 2. No, she gave me like 3, 4 of these. And then she gave me all of these samples of body butters and body gels. And then the other night that I went and I bought the cologne for Brian, she gave me samples of the skincare products, the mask that I actually used on my face today. My face feels so hydrated. So definitely look into Santa Maria Novella. I'm going to put a link to their website and their Instagram down below. This is not sponsored. This is just me randomly stumbling into a store. This will now be my brand that I keep in my house. One thing about me is when I find a brand that I love, I am loyal to that brand. I will try other things, but I will constantly spend my money with one brand. And I think we all need to get to that point, because this business of like buying here and buying there, buying this and buying that. See, like my foundation, Rare Beauty all the way down. I'll try other things, but I am loyal to Rare Beauty products, okay? And it's not because I just get some things on PR. A lot of times I'll go in Sephora and buy stuff too that I want. I don't wait on them to replenish me on PR. But Selena Gomez's products are amazing. So I wanted to share these with you guys. I am obsessed with this brand. Baby, the amount of money I spent on all of this was still less than what I spent on Brian Cologne. Now, I will tell you, the cologne was pricey. The cologne was pricey as hell. But in my opinion, for someone who loves cologne like Brian and is a connoisseur, it was perfect for him. Plus, I could use it too, girl. Okay? I could use it too. But check them out, Santa Maria Novella. If you're going to Florence, Italy, definitely go to their apothecary. It's the oldest apothecary in the world. It's been around for 800 years. Definitely check them out. Their rose water, I heard, is like the flagship product for them. And I'm just excited to try all these products. I'll be letting you guys know what I think about these products. But if you have a store in your area, definitely check them out. With that being said, you guys, if you like this type of content, remember to hit and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right here, like this video, and also remember to check out other videos that YouTube is suggesting that you guys will be interested in. You could click right up here. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you don't think I'm crazy because I bought all this stuff, but this stuff is good. And I feel like the girls have been lying about Diptyque. Either that or they just ain't been exposed to nothing like this on this level. Diptyque is in every single city, damn near every major city. I don't know about this brand. I will put up where the different stores are located in the US, but definitely if you're going to Florence, Italy, check them out. With that being said, love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.